Hi, hello, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my new setup. I got a cute, cozy little chair. Do you see my puppy? Oh, where'd she go? Ah, do you see her? Oh, little baby puppy. She's snoozing. But yeah, I got a little cozy chair. So I've kind of shifted everything. I'm in kind of like a corner, like diagonal, like a catty corner. I don't know what it is, but just kind of moved a few things around. My Alex drawers are to the side of me instead of over there, but everything else is kind of as is. And it's become my little hobby room instead of just a beauty room, which I've really, really liked because it's just nice to have a place to go. We only have, like, I don't know, we have plenty of space. I'm not trying to say, like, we have to capitalize on what we have, but, you know, like, this is my room, and Anthony has his room, and we have our living room, and our bedroom, and it's like, this is just for me, and I didn't have anywhere to, like, sit or be unless it was at this table with this chair, which is fine. I spend a lot of time here, obviously, but I just wanted something a little bit more, and I absolutely love it. I sit here on the weekends, sit there, and I play my Switch, I read my book, sit here every morning and sip my coffee and scroll on TikTok and waste my time, and yeah. So it's just fun, and I'm really happy that I have it. I got the chair on Black Friday, so I've only had it for like not even that long, but it's already well worth it. And I just had a wild hair this morning about filming because I haven't filmed in forever. Here's the thing, I actually have filmed, I just haven't edited anything. So eventually I will post what I have filmed, but I thought we would do a little sort of chatty get ready with me. And I can talk about where I've been and what I've been doing. And spoiler alert, not much, but I am officially on a no-buy, a legit no-buy. I don't even want to say replacements only. I can't imagine what I will have to replace anytime soon. The only thing I can think of replacing is primer. But I did buy a new primer. I'm almost done with this one, which I'll be so sad when it's gone. It's like just a little bit left. Probably by the end of the year if I use it exclusively. But I was planning ahead, and I picked up the One Size Secure the Glow Tacky Hydrating Primer. I really like it. I really like it. I wouldn't call it tacky though. I don't think it's tacky. But it's got these little like orbs in it. Little, rub them together and they pop. It's weird. But it's very hydrating, very glowy, and I really like it. Would recommend. I hadn't used anything from One Size, excuse me. I hadn't used anything from One Size except for their eyeliner, which I really like. So I thought I would give their primer a try since I was at Sephora. The Sephora in my town opened. And I had to. I didn't have to. I wanted to. I shouldn't have, but I did. And then I also got the Until Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray, which I've also really been liking. I saw a video the other day about setting sprays versus fixing sprays, and like setting sprays aren't for setting your makeup, it's for like putting it all together and melting all of the layers together, and then fixing sprays so like your makeup will last forever and not move, and it's just like, why do we call them that then? Why don't we call a setting spray, like when you're setting your makeup, you're done, it's the last step, so you set your makeup with setting spray, but you're telling me that setting spray doesn't actually make doesn't hairspray your face, that's fixing spray? I feel like this should be separate. I watched that video 3 times to make sure I understood, and I'd heard it before, but I like didn't believe it, but I trusted this lady. She was a makeup artist of like 57 years, I don't actually know, but I was like, you're telling me that we call it that, but they do this. I just don't understand. Make it make sense. Oh, I also got, which I have been doing, but not today, obviously. I repurchased a Makeup Forever Skin Matte Velvet Powder Foundation. This stuff's so good, and my skin has gotten so much better that I feel like it's enough. It's very light, and with just using same foundation brush to apply it, I don't know, I really like it. I'm glad I got it, and it's a great setting powder because it has coverage. I should probably take it to work with me today because I have this pimple right here on the back of my underside of my chin, and it was very red yesterday, and I always sit like this, so I definitely rub off any foundation I put on it. But I'm almost out of this Maybelline skin tint, which is my favorite skin tint, but I will not rebuy it because I have 1, 2, 3 other foundations to use, and another skin tint in the wings over here, which I was going to pull out once this one was done, but I might wait just to move through some of the other ones. I feel like this is the one that's the most gone, but then probably the NARS. It's a better spot. Yeah, I haven't shaken it in a while, so there's probably that much left. So about half of the NARS left. I've got my Soft Glam foundation. This is mostly full. And then my Hourglass stick. I should be using this more. Maybe I'll take this on my travels. And then I have, this is almost gone. There's like that much left. I bet you I could finish this by end of January. And then I have in the wings, which I still use, the Flawless filter. I've probably used this a handful of times because I am trying to focus on the e.l.f. one, but that's what I have left. Once this one's out, and this one is almost gone. Like, I took the lid off yesterday to like peep into the bottom of the bottle. Pretty soon I won't be able to pump it anymore. It won't reach. So we'll see. And then the other new purchase was this Makeup Forever Artist Sculpt in Marvelous Peanut that I'm using for contour. It's really nice. I really like it. It's almost, I thought, go with me here. I thought this was very cool toned. This is my e.l.f. Putty Bronzer in the shade Tan Lines. And I thought it was pretty cool toned. I've hit pan on that. But when I use the Makeup Forever one, this is so warm. But together, I really like them. So, all that to say, doesn't change anything. I like it. And I bought that Makeup Forever thing because I was going to repress the bronzer from that BH Cosmetics palette, and then I spilt it and dropped it. It made me mad, and I threw it away because I dropped it all. I dropped bronzer all into the highlighters, especially the one that I really liked. Spilt all the bronzer out everywhere. I was so mad. It was a bad day. So I needed a new bronzer. So I got one. Not want for much. I don't want for much. We have my work's Christmas party today. I don't know what I want to look like. Makeup wise, so I'm gonna go pretty basic. All my creams. e.l.f. Putty Blush in Bahamas. bronzer. This stuff is really nice though. Would recommend. I like Makeup Forever. I feel like I want to try more of their stuff, but I can't because I'm not buying anything. But it's really nice. So the two together I think are really nice. The e.l.f. one plus this, but it is just it's a very cool tone, which is fine because I don't actually like to bronze. I always feel like it's way too orange, way too warm. So like a bronzer, if you will, best of both worlds. But yeah, I also got two new eyeshadow palettes. I don't want to talk about it. So I got the ColourPop Frosty the Snowman. Looks like that. It's very fun, very cute, very cool toned, light, pastel-y. And then I got the Cloud 9. And you're like, Jillian, that looks a lot like the Frosty the Snowman. I know, I did it on purpose. I think they complement each other very well. And I also just couldn't decide which one I wanted, and I was having a bad time. And I needed some retail therapy. And I just thought these were two very complementary palettes. So I got them both. But I'm not going to use this today. Everything's on. Highlighter. Oh, I forgot to buy. Oh, and blush. Oh, because I hadn't decided. I feel like I want to use the Woma Black Magic and maybe go in with, I don't know, I'm feeling shifty today. What else do I have over here? Danessa Myricks. None of those are really speaking to me. And then I have a Pat McGrath palette right here. Which one? Maybe I think I'll use this one, and I'll just do my standard Pat McGrath look, which is these two on the lid, the two brown neutrals, and then I go in with the purple on the outer, and then this shimmer on top of that. Or, what day is it? Maybe I do something pink. Pink's always good. We're just gonna have to see. But this is what we'll use. I thought I wanted to use Woma, but we're gonna use Pat McGrath. Can't go wrong with another Pat. Okay, but I have to finish the base. The Nicole Guerrero, Anastasia, and Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit is still basically my hands down all-time favorite. Especially for the more neutral ones, the champagne-y ones. But I'm gonna go in with the Sugar Kit and use the shade Gumdrop. Not like Gumdrop buttons. Because I think I am going to go more pink for the Pat McGrath. And this is kind of like a gold pink. Not shifty, but kind of shifty. Really pretty. I don't know if you can tell. I can tell. That's all that matters. But yeah, we have our holiday party at work today, and I'm trying to wrap things up, which is not really wrapping anything up, to be honest, because we are gone for 11 days or something like that, but I'm leaving on the 22nd to go home to California to visit my family, and then I don't have to be back at work until the 2nd, but then on like that next week, I've got stuff to do. So I'm just trying to put as much in order ahead of time. I thought I was just gonna kind of like F off this week and not do anything. This is not the case. This is the Milani Primavera. Petal Primavera. Just a soft blush. That highlight's pretty. But yeah, so I just have a lot to do this week to the best of my ability. so I don't have to scramble when I get back on the 2nd, which I don't even know if I'm going to come back. The 2nd is a Thursday. I think that's stupid. So I'm going to try to take those days off as well, but we shall see. Right, there's the base. And then I will go in with my NYX Matte Finish setting spray. So everything will meld together. This is also a setting spray. I don't really know, but I don't know. So that's the base. Skin's looking pretty nice. We're gonna go in with this one. This is a Mothership 5. I think this is the Bronze Seduction. We are going to go in with this one first, and then that on the outer, and then pink on the lid. Basic eyeshadow formula. But yes, we are leaving on the 22nd to go home for the holiday. And I have a cookie day planned with my little niece. And then it'll be my 19-year anniversary with my husband. Dating. Married for 6 years. Together for 19. We've been married for 6 years. Yep. And then it'll be Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day, and then I don't remember if we go home on the 26th or the 27th. And then I'll have like 4 or 5 days to decompress from traveling on the holidays. There's a patch on my eyeball, and it makes it won't blend out, and it's like darker than everything else. A weird dry patch, whatever. But yeah, and then in that few days before I have to go back to work, I'm going to like deep clean my house and reset everything, and it's gonna be nice to start the year off with a clean home. I deep cleaned the fridge like before Thanksgiving, so I don't think I have to go hard on that one. But like move the stove and vacuum under that, and take our curtains down, and the liner in the bathroom. Didn't clean the bathroom. I haven't bleached my tub in a while, so it's kind of purple. Clean the fans, and I cleaned out my closet already, so that's pretty good. And I cleaned out my cupboard. I need to do the spice one. It's so funny. I will deep clean the little pantry that we have. It's not a pantry, it's a cupboard. And I'm always like, I'll do the spices next, and then I never do the spices. Man, this patch is just like killing me. You see that? It's like right there. It will not blend. You know what that means. Put shimmer over it. These are the shimmers, and I'm going to go with the pink one, but that middle one is one of my favorite shimmers. It's kind of like a rose gold, copper, gold, a lot of flecks in it. This pink is very pretty. One of my favorites. I am like almost positive I've done a look just like this before. This is not new. Not groundbreaking, not new. We know this. We don't do groundbreaking things over here. We do the status quo. But yeah, when I redid this room a little bit, I kind of went through and got rid of a lot of stuff, and yeah, I need to do my empties and declutter for the end of the year. It's like the last 3 months. I have a lot of empties and declutters to share. And then I'm gonna introduce a new Project 10 pan. And I'm hoping to make really good progress because I will not be buying anything. And I'm really not. Like, I know I say that every year. I know. I am aware. I live here too. But it really is just like, it doesn't fulfill me. My camera died, but I promise you missed nothing. Except for now I have to reset everything. Oh, where was I? Yes. I want for nothing. I have too much of everything. I don't need to buy anything else, so I'm not going to in 2025. Like, on anything, really. I'm kind of like gonna enter my under-consumption era. My not millennial, minimal era, even though I have so much. But yeah, I just want to lean into what I already have, you know, finish the things I have, and it goes beyond makeup stuff. I'm talking like my candles and my lotions and, you know, be more mindful of what's in my cupboards. I will say, I love cooking. Cooking is one of my favorite things to do, but I am not a creative cook. I love cooking from cookbooks. Tell me what to do, and I will do it. Tell me what ingredients I need, what flavors go together. And you would think after like 15 years of cooking for myself, that I would have good flavor profiles. And I think I got like basics. I know the basics that taste good, but like, I don't put things together. I want to be told. Anyway, all that to say, I've been watching a lot of these, like, I'm going to see how long I can go without going to the grocery store. I tried to do that, and I looked at everything I had, and I was like, I can't make anything out of this. None of this appeals to me. But part of that is because I'm not creative, and another part is because I am an ingredient buyer. So I don't have, like, a stocked pantry that you can just, like, pull from and make a meal from. I have things that you add to other things to make a meal. So I have a lot of the pieces and parts, but none of the whole, if that makes sense. Because of how I cook and because of, you know, my cookbook cooking and things like that, I'm buying not new ingredients every time. Like, I have some staples, but like not enough beyond the staples, if that makes sense. And that's okay. I'm able to pull a lot from what I have and then add to it, but I could never go 2 weeks without going to the grocery store. That, and I just also like to cook with fresh produce. And I do a lot of the time. I made a very yummy fish dish yesterday. And I had to buy fresh herbs for it, you know? Like, I could never do that if I didn't go to the grocery store for 2 weeks. But these people that I'm watching do that are amazing, and I'm very inspired by them, and I'm trying to be more cognizant of what I already have before I go rush out to go to the store to buy 3 more cans of beans when I have 2 cans at home. 2 cans. Just being super basic and adding this brown eyeliner. I'm not even going to do a wing today. Just add it right to the top. When my battery died. And I changed it, and I went to go do the steps to set this back up. You have to click on the screen, and it shows you the last thing you did, and it didn't have like a play button on it, and I was just like, can I just do this whole Chatty get ready with me and not actually press record? I really thought I did. I wasn't gonna continue. I wasn't gonna continue. But then it started to play, so I don't really know what was up with that, but I did record it. We are still here. We're still going. Lash Paradise mascara in the shade brown for a little bit of a softer look. One thing that I really want to do, all over the place, random rambles, Chatty, get ready with me, is which I think I did in the beginning of this year, but I did it not half-heartedly, but I did it strategically. I want to declutter lipsticks. I think it is the time. I fell down a TikTok hole with this gal named Brioni, and she was like, here's all the best vampy lipsticks. And I bought damn near every one of her recommendations and discovered along the way, they're sticking together, pissing me off, that I probably duped a lot of my collection. Duplicated, not, that's what I mean by duped. Duplicated. So it's gonna take some prep. But I'm going to put all of the light colors together and swatch those and try to get rid of the ones that don't speak to me, because they speak in 3 other ones. That's the hope. And again, when I get back from the holidays, I'm really hoping to like jam pack it with deep cleaning my house, but also like doing a lot of like declutter filming and lipstick declutter, and yeah, so I can start January off strong with a bunch of videos. That's my hope. That's my plan. Best laid plans, of course, but eyebrows. This is the NYX micro brow pencil. This is the best brow pencil I've ever used. I've used like 3, but this is the best one. And I just kind of fill them in. I need someone who's really good at eyebrows to tell me, are they too long? Do I need to like chop it off? I feel like maybe they're too long. But what do I know? I should do that TikTok filter before TikTok is banned. That like does your angles and tells you how to do your eyebrows. I always wanted to do that, but I never did. A freaking random chatty video. Kosas brow gel, just to put them in place. My little freckles. And then I'm done. And I will kind of fluff my hair up. I'm not going to recurl it. I don't think I need to, but I'll pin it back in some way. Get dressed. Find a lipstick. And then this will be done. And we will have gotten ready together. Ooh, I do try to do this before mascara, but that's okay. And then I do go once more with the Kosas Cloud Set, just because that extra layer of mattifying. But that's the look. Again, super basic, nothing special, but it's really pretty. I really like it. Pop these bad boys on. And there I am. Yeah, I gotta do something with my hair. Maybe I will just recurl it real fast. I don't really know. But when I come back, I will be fully dressed, probably wearing a black shirt, and we'll pick out a lipstick, and that will be that. All right, I'll be right back. All right, and I'm back. Here we go. This is the final look. I did recurl my hair. I straight curled the whole thing. Didn't just touch it up. And I pulled these 3 lipsticks. Remember how I told you I bought a million like Revlon and Wet n Wild lipsticks based on that girl from TikTok about finding the best vampy shade ever? This is part of that. So I got, I'm wearing like, it doesn't really match. I kind of wish I had gone more burgundy. I digress. This is Raisin Rage by Revlon. Looks like that. That could be pretty. And then we have Cherry Bomb by Wet n Wild, one of my faves. Much more purple red. That's always a good classic go-to. And then we have Cinnamon Spice, also by Wet n Wild. I put it next to the first one because I was like, are those the same? They're not. Those are different. Kind of feeling Cherry Bomb or Cinnamon Spice. Cinnamon Spice probably matches a little bit better, but I'm feeling vampy. Cherry Bomb it is. Do almost feel like I don't have enough of something on. I feel like it's cheek stuff. Amp it up just a little bit. A little more structure to the cheek. I'm going to go in with this Maybelline Merlot Berry. Kind of amp it up a little bit. I feel like that's better. It pleases me. And then I put contacts in, so I'm wearing contacts. But I'm gonna add just a little more shimmer. I feel like my eyes got a little wet from the solution. We're just gonna go reinforce that shimmer a little bit. Pretty, so basic. So basic. That's the look. Can't go wrong with Pat McGrath palettes. They're so beautiful. They win every time. Never disappointed, even though I do the most boring, basic looks. And now, as per usual, I'm running late, so I better get out of here. Thanks for joining. And if you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment about anything random, because this was the most random video ever. So if you've got something on your mind, leave it in the comments, because random is the name of the game. Non sequiturs are the best. So until then, I will see you in the next one. Bye.